Now, a little bit of revision of calculus. If I give you two functions, let us say sin x into cos x, and I want to find the derivative of this product. How do I do the derivative of this product? How do I perform the derivative of this product?
UV rule.
Okay, UV rule. But where does that UV rule come from? How do we derive UV rule? It is d by dx. Let's see the derivation of UV rule. D by dx of u of x into v of x by dx. What is it equal to? It is u of x plus h. See, uv of x, right? What is derivative of uv of x? Uv of x plus h minus uv of x by h, with h almost 0. Now, what does it mean? What it means is, at time x plus h, what was the position? The position was uv of x plus h. At time x plus h, the position was uv of x plus h. At time x, what was the position? uv of x. It was uv of x at time x. It was uv of x plus h at time x plus h. Now, if you have to see it through a story, at time 9 o'clock, the position was 10 kilometers. At time 10 o'clock, the position was 15 kilometers. So what is the speed? Time 9 o'clock position is 10 kilometers. Time 10 o'clock position is 15 kilometers. So what is the speed? How do you find the speed?
5 kilometer per hour.
How do you get 5 kilometer per hour?
Initial speed minus final speed.
Initial speed minus final speed.
Final speed minus initial speed.
What is final speed?
Final speed is 15. Initial is 10.
How is final speed 15?
Because it happens after 1 hour of the
Is
first
15 the speed or is it the position?
position. Sorry, position.
It is a change in position divided by the time, right? Now, so what is a change in position for a function uv? It is uv of x plus h. Sorry, this would be 10 o'clock final, x plus h, and 15 kilometers. And x would be 9 o'clock and 10 kilometers. So from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, there was the time is x, and time x is becoming time x plus h. So what is the time interval? From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, what is the amount of time? From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock? 1 hour, right? From time x to time x plus h, what is the time? From 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, it is 1 hour. From x to x plus h, how much is the time?
I'm Avnish.
Oh, you're Avnish. From time x to x plus h, how much is the time? H, right? With the same logic as you said, 9 to 10 is 1 hour. So the time interval is h. And what is the displacement? It was initially at uv of x. Finally, it reached uv of x plus h. So this is your derivative, right? uv dash is basically this. uv dash is basically this. Now, when you say that uv dash is basically this, how do you find u dash? U dash is, again, u of x plus h minus u of x by h, right? By definition of derivative of u. What is v dash? V of x plus h minus v of x by h. Right, now let's write this in a neat way. uv whole dash is uv of x plus h minus uv of x whole divided by h. U dash is u of x plus h minus u of x by h. V dash is v of x plus h minus v of x by h. This is nothing but position at time x plus h minus position at time x. Position at time x plus h minus position at time x. Now, uv dash is u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus u of x, v of x, right, by the definition, divided by h. So, I want to find u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus u of x, v of x. Can I multiply these two? If I multiply these two, what will I get? These two equations. This fellow and this fellow. I'll get u of x plus h into v of x plus h plus u of x, v of x minus v of x into u of x plus h minus u of x into v of x plus h. This whole thing is equal to h square into u dash v dash. I multiplied the numerators and the h square I sent it off to the right side. By multiplying these two equations, I'm getting u of x plus h into v of x plus h. I hope you're all scribbling. If you take a pen and paper and scribble on the side, you'll get it. Otherwise, the algebra may just be too complex. And so this into this plus u of x into v of x, u of x plus h into v of x plus h, minus u of x into v of x. I multiply these two. Then I have this crisscross terms. U of x plus h, v of x, v of x plus h, u of x, right? That is u dash v dash into h square. Now what I want is u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus u of x, v of x. Now because h is almost 0, or can I do it a little differently? I need u of x plus h into, because this is not helping me much, this multiplication, so I'll think of it differently. I want u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus u of x, v of x, right? I can say u of x plus h is h into u dash plus u of x, right? This is like p is equal to a minus b by h. This looks like this looks like p is equal to a minus b by h. If p is equal to a minus b by h, how will I find a? A is equal to ph plus b, no? If p is equal to a minus b by h, then a is equal to ph plus b, no? So if I take u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus u of x into v of x, I substitute u of x plus h and v of x plus h there, here. What is u of x plus h? U dash into h plus u, and v of x plus h will be v dash into h plus v. This whole minus uv by h. U dash into h plus u, v dash into h plus v minus uv. So if I multiply this, what will I get? So let me rewrite this again. U of x plus h, v of x plus h minus uv by h. Now what am I writing u of x plus h? It is u dash h plus u. V of x plus h is v dash h plus v minus uv whole divided by h. If I multiply these two, what will I get? U dash v dash h square plus u v dash h plus v u dash h plus uv minus uv whole divided by h. This uv and uv cancel. This h square. So if I divide everything by h, what will I get? U dash v dash h plus u v dash plus v u dash. Santosh, did you understand the steps? Santosh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand the first step? How I got u of x plus is equal to x plus h equal to u dash h plus u? See here. Himaja, did you understand that step? What is u dash of x? Derivative of u of x? It is u of x plus h minus u of x whole divided by h. Is this step clear? By the definition of a derivative?
Yes, sir.
So what will be u of x plus h then from this equation?
U dash of x into h plus v of x.
Plus u of x. No, that is u.
Okay, u of x.
Himaja, is this step clear?
Yes, sir.
Why is u dash equal to u dash x equal to u of x plus h minus u of x by h? Why is u dash x equal to that? Did you do derivatives? Himaja, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there.
Did you do derivatives before? Okay, so Himaja, if you're not comfortable with the derivatives, my friendly advice is stop all studies and do only derivatives for next one day. Differentiation is one of the, let me tell you a simple thing. Differentiation is one of the most crucial chapters for 11th and 12th, and many students ignore differentiation. I would say more than 90% of children are not comfortable with differentiation even after 12th class is over. 90% of children are not comfortable with differentiation even after 12th class is over. And that hurts them very badly with respect to 11th and 12th studies. So it's very simple. It's not very complex, but try to do derivatives for just one day, one whole day. Try to work out derivatives from the first principles. So what is u dash x? The definition of derivative is u of x plus h minus u of x by h. So I'm getting u of x plus h into v of x plus h minus uv by h, right? That is uv ka derivative. So here I substituted u of x plus h as u dash h plus u, v of x plus h as u dash h plus v. So u dash h plus u into v dash h plus v minus uv by h. Santosh, is this step clear?
Yes, sir.
The multiplication, this is clear? It's
Yes,
just
sir.
opening the brackets, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then what is happening? uv and uv
Cancel.
by h. So then what will happen? This h square by h, you are left with h. uv dash by h, you're getting uv dash. vu dash h by h, you're getting vu dash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, why am I insisting that you do this derivation? Santosh, why am I insisting that you do this derivation?
To know how the formula derived.
But why should you know how the formula came?
So when you get stuck, you can start from the basic.
Not only that, Santosh, when you know things from the roots, right? When you know things from the roots, you're very confident about what you know. The others are not confident. The people who do not know the derivation are not very confident about problem solving. You become a very confident problem solver when you know everything from the roots. Okay. Now let's see differential equations. It's very simple stuff. Let us say I give you a differential equation like dy by dx, okay, plus y sin x, dy by dx plus y is equal to 1. They're asking you to solve it. Now, can I multiply this with some value? See, this is look now. If this equation, I'm getting dy by dx, I'm getting dy by dx plus y equal to 1. But if the same thing was given to me as dy d into y sin x by dx equal to 1, is this easy to solve? Instead of this equation, if I get this equation, is it easy to solve? What will you do if you get dy sin x equal to dx? You take the dx on the right side and you get d of y sin x equal to dx. Then what do? You have two differential elements on right side. What do you do? On both the sides you will do
Integration.
Then what will you get? Y sin x is equal to x plus c. You get y sin x is equal to x plus c. Now, your life is easy if it was d by dx of one block. Your life is easy if it is d by dx of one block. But here, do you have d by dx of one block? Do you have d by dx of one block? No, right? It is d by dx of something plus something. There's a loose packet. It's not one entire block. There's a loose packet. But I want the whole thing to be packed, because if the whole thing is packed, I know how to solve it. So as I said in the WhatsApp message, that sometimes you may have to add something to make everything get packed nicely. Like if your ice is not getting melted, you may have to add salt. You may have to add some extra element to make your life simple. So here, what is that extra element which we will add? So let us
Integral factor.
Integrating factor, right? That integrating factor, we will work it backwards. We will assume that I am multiplying it with some u, and if I multiplied with a u, my problem became simple. So this whole thing, I want it to be d by dx of uy. What is d by dx of uy? U dy by dx, uv rule, no? U into, first fellow leave him aside, second fellow you do derivative. Then you derive the first fellow, leave the second fellow as such. Do you have u dy by dx here? You have it. Do you have the second fellow here? You don't. You only have y. So what will you assume? You need a function such that u is equal to du by dx. If you can multiply a function u such that u equal to du by dx, which is that function u such that u equal to du by dx? E power x, no?
E power x.
So if I multiply the whole thing, left side and right side, by e power x, what will happen? This will become d by dx of y e power x is equal to e power x. Now is this easy to solve?
Yeah.
Sir, how did you get e power x?
Because I got u is equal to du by dx, no? The function is equal to its derivative. Which is that function says that the function equal to derivative
It only happens to e power x.
So I'm multiplying left side and right side with e power x. Why? U dy by dx plus y equal to 1. If I multiply with e power x, sorry, dy by dx plus y. If I multiply with e power x, what is happening? Dy by dx into e power x plus y e power x is equal to e power x. But this whole thing is same as d by dx of y e power x. That I'm getting as e power x. So how will I solve it? Dy e power x is equal to e power x dx. I integrate on both sides. I'll get y e power x
Is equal to e power x plus c.
plus c. So I'll get y is equal to e power 1 plus c by e power x. That will satisfy this condition.
Yeah.
So what was the trick involved here? I'm multiplying left side and right side with the same number such that left side the two terms get packed into one term. Let's do one more question. Let's say dy by dx plus y plus y log x equal to 1. So what do? I multiply both sides with a u, and I want this fellow to be equal to d by dx of uy. But what is d by dx of uy? It is u dy by dx. The first fellow is there nicely. In the uv rule, u v dash is there. This is v dash, no? Dy by dx is v dash. But v u dash is not there. I have v. V is y.
U log x is u dash.
So I have u y dash. Now I need y u dash. I have u y dash. I need y u dash. I have y. So yeah, as Sujit said, u dash is equal to u log x. That is du by dx is equal to u into log x. Can I solve this? I'll write du by u is equal to log x dx. Let me change this question to this. Let me make a small change to the question so that it's easier. By x. Wait one minute. Let me do this. Let's say I give you dy by dx plus y by x equal to 1. So what I'm saying is I multiply both sides by u. So now I say that this is u y dash. This is supposed to be y u dash. So I get u dash is equal to u by x. That is du by dx is equal to u by x. So I get du by u is equal to dx by x. So what will I get? Log u is equal to log x plus c. So what does it mean? V is equal to kx. You'll get it as the solution. I mean, integrating factor is kx. You can multiply it with any x. You multiply both sides by x, you'll be able to solve the question. So, but fundamentally, let's do that and see. If I multiply by x, I get x dy by dx plus y by x is equal to 1. I multiply both sides by x. X dy by dx plus y equal to x. So what is this? This is xy dash. This is x dash. X dash is 1, y. So what is this whole thing? D by dx of xy is equal to x. So if I integrate on both sides, what will I get? D of xy is equal to x dx. So if I integrate, what will I get? Xy is equal to x square by 2 plus c. So I get y is equal to x by 2 plus c by x. This is how I can solve the equation. So what is the strategy used here?
We are just changing the equation
How are we changing the
into
equation?
by multiplying it with the thing so that we can get uy
Sum of u.
differentiation of uy.
Correct. Good, Sujit. And how are you doing the matching? You're checking that this is x y dash, so you want the other thing to be x dash y, right? So in general, when you have dy by dx plus py is equal to q, how will you multiply? You will multiply with a u such that, now what will happen to this fellow? This is u y dash, no? So this has to be y u dash. If this has to be y u dash, what can you say? Y is already there. The remaining fellow has to be u dash. So you can say du by dx is equal to up. So du by u is equal to p dx. So you can say ln u is equal to p dx. So what does it mean? U is equal to e power integral p dx. This is what we call integrating factor. Either we can by heart it as e power integral p dx, or you can just quickly derive it by saying it's a u, and you just write the differential equation du by dx is equal to up. With practice, you will eventually be able to remember it. There are two ways of doing it. One way is to by heart it. Other way is to do the derivation 10 times. When you do the derivation 10 times, eventually you end up remembering the formula. You by heart it, what will happen? You'll eventually end up forgetting the formula. But you derive it 10 times, not only are you remembering it, but you also learn so many other concepts along the way. Now let me ask you all one question. If you spend 1 hour, do you want to learn one thing or do you want to learn 100 things in that 1 hour?
One thing.
No, I mean, what would be better for you if you're getting one learning outcome out of it, or if you get 100 learning outcomes out of it?
Then
Sorry,
100.
you're learning one main thing, but 99 free gifts are coming. Would you want the free gift?
Yeah, would want it.
When you do derivations, you get a lot of free gift while learning. You realize a lot of other things because your brain is fully active. But when you memorize a formula, you're not sure what the roots are. So you don't get the free gifts. So it's important that we spend some time with these derivations, because these derivations give us the footing to be able to take on very tough problems and crack them, skillfully. Yeah, that's it for the storytelling session. Now